Boneyard, where the freaks come out. Cause when the sun sets is when you can see us all about. Lurking in the dark, creeping through the gravestones. You can hear us from a distance, letting out our moans, and howling at the moon. Midnight be crazy as a loon. If you don't know who we be, come kick it, you'll be calling us fam soon.
The following announcement has been brought to you by the Midnight Hour. Bargains!
Yo. DJ.
Beep boop pop boop beep. We got Echo playing silent.
Here for you.
Yes, dude.
I'm here with Echo and Wesley too.
Echo. Man, I can't get my PC to work right. It's not recognizing my internet connection for some, so I didn't have time to get on the computer.
I recognize we picked this movie for you.
Death2Metal. You know, I was thinking. I believe I don't have a copy, so I could just.
Yeah. I can't understand what you're saying, dog.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
You sound. I hear you right now, but you was sounding like R2-D2. You were saying you think you own it. You could pop in the disc.
Yeah. Well, I understood, but let me look. Don't worry,
Anthony
it won't take long. Yeah, guys. Death2Metal. Yeah. I feel okay.
What is going on with your sound, Wes?
You need me to? Should I leave and come back in?
We could try that if that would help. I'm not sure why it's doing that. But don't forget to come back in.
I won't forget to come back in. Hell no. In fact, I'll do it just right now, so that way we don't have to worry about this. Come on, chair. I can't hear Echo either.
Death2Metal.
Death. Damn. Damn it. You know when you...
Echo Brianna is doing well.
Well, that's good news. Oh, and Bones. I got a special surprise for you, man.
I hope it ain't that 17-incher.
No, sir. Damn it. Echo, always ruining my surprises. Fuck.
Fuck the Lou.
Shangy.
Well,
She always be singing me songs.
I'm going to have to open this up out of the package, man. Like a virgin.
Cover your innocent eyes.
Making you break the seal.
Sounds bad. Just really sounds bad.
Maybe we'll get a list of the movies you still have wrapped in plastic, and we'll do those every week to make you open them up.
Shit. You know, it's not that I mind opening them.
Rob's Vintage Video.
Oh, my. Might hear a little bit of that. Sorry.
Are you dying?
Well, technically speaking,
I mean about the current situation. Are you good? Are you
I'm
hacking
good.
along?
No,
Anthony
I'm
had a hamburger and a
fine.
Pepsi.
All right, Anthony. Good job, buddy.
Shanky said echoes, echoing. Wow.
Echoes, echoing. Wow. We might have to. Have you been diagnosed with ADHD, Echo? Not that I'm going to start diagnosing anyone.
I've been diagnosed with just being an asshole, but that's about it.
Cody
You
Gray.
too?
Cody
I
Gray
wasn't trying to
says,
be an
"How's it
asshole.
going, Bones and crew?"
It's going. I'm going to have to go dark for a minute to be able to find this godforsaken
Now it's
outlet.
dark.
Give me my fucking bourbon. You don't know that part? That's the best part. What do you have to drink? Fuck that shit. Pabst Blue.
Who the fuck drinks Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Dennis Hopper does.
Wes, was you going to
And
try
some
the?
people down in.
Was you going to try the leaving and coming back? Because you sound like a double for R2D2.
Yes, let me do that. I'll be right back. Promise.
Cody Ray's in the house, Echo. Are
It's
you
the
Cody Ray?
evil one.
Evil.
Evil says as evil does.
My mama said life is like a box of sex toys. You never know what you're going to get.
Perhaps a 14-inch bad dragon.
It's funny, a new thing when I loaded up StreamYard, they decided to tell me that I have shitty quality and tell me it was in 710 whatever instead of HD or whatever. It went away now, but it wasn't there. 710p or whatever.
Different things.
I ain't even got any P. I got the camera off.
Why are you talking about pee?
PP. 780p.
We're just waiting for Wes.
Yeah.
I think there was a version of this movie. What was the pre-order that came with a prayer cloth?
Yeah.
I should have got the pre-order.
There's a movie from Visual Vengeance, Heartland of Darkness. It comes with one of those too.
That's one of the what do they call it? Visual Vengeance, isn't it?
Yeah. It came with one of those. All the ladies in the house, let me hear you say Boglins.
Named George.
Come on, Wes. Come on, Wes. Wes, I need you, Wes.
You're gonna make people cry.
It's funny we made him open his movie. I said he can give us a list of his unopened movies and we'll make him watch them every week. I could do that to Hobbs too. He has a lot. He don't ever pop the seal on them.
Yeah, can't stand that. Gotta even if you're not gonna watch them, just remove that clear plastic.
You gotta watch them. I think he went outside of his house instead of outside the stream. Who's in my chat? It says 5, but nobody's talking. Say what's up.
Speak.
What's up? Like R-Truth says. What's up?
What's up? Got that song downloaded somewheres.
Anthony says he had a great time at the game. What game was that? Interweb Kaiju said square, square, square. 3 squares. Square, square, square.
It's skull. It's 3 skulls.
So demanding. How often are you hiding in my bushes? I have to demand that you speak?
Hide it in your what?
My bush.
Oh my. Not going there.
Well, you already kind of are. You're already halfway there.
Talking about your bush and whatnot. Oh my.
You're already all up in my bush.
Lemonia Demonia.
Yoko, she sings like this. She's like, ah, yeah, 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 oh, 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 ah, yeah, yeah, oh, oh,
Today's date is Muff 27th.
See the guy that sung Hulk Hogan's song is dead?
No. There's a
Any
musician
trouble
that
with the
Hobbs
audio?
has rest in peace in the status, but I didn't know he sung that. Welcome back, Wes.
Rick Derringer did the whole Real American Mahogany, but he also did a song back in the 60s called Hang On Sloopy.
I wonder what?
He was
What?
been around for a long time, but he did some weird song back in the 60s called Hang On Sloopy. You used to hear it all the time on the radio, on the Odie station.
Oh, hey guys, you want to see a really kind of empty head wound?
Say what?
Maybe this time.
Say what?
Is it still showing? Oh yeah. Right there. Bleeding like last night. Friend. Can't even get right. Pretty crazy. Although it's in now, it looks like something.
What?
Sorry. Green.
Is Death2Metal a
But it
Steel
was
Panther
actually
song
from
actor?
Oh, what?
Max wants to know if Death2Metal was a Steel Panther song. He laughed.
I could be. I don't know. I just know
He
it's a
left.
Wild Eye movie I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
And what was it, a couple years ago, you guys could have given me the shut up about it.
He's a wild, wild one. How you been doing, Lay? How's things going out your way? You been going to festivals and shit? I've seen you've been posting videos and pictures. The actual song is Death to All but Metal. You at work, Max? You working at Twarton, Max? No festivals lately. Just hanging. Oh, I saw another post. Maybe he posted old stuff.
Just waiting for the movie to start. We're waiting for Wes.
Yeah. It was going to be a first time watch for him. I don't know if he's going to be able to start. Wes, if you could hear me, it says device not connected. They will need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream.
Let's see, where's my copy of War and Peace?
And let me hit accept, but it's spinning. Spinning and spinning and spinning. It's like a fidget spinner. There he is. Unmute. Your mic is muted. Unmute your mic, Wes. Wesley, unmute your mic.
Bones.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo. You got your
Yo.
disc in?
I got my disc in.
You ready to hit play?
I'm ready.
You
Sorry, I
ready,
was
Echo?
injured yesterday.
You were injured yesterday?
Yeah. Saturday night, actually. I got hit by my own amplifier. It fell over. Right on my face. The head. No, I'm not kidding you. It wasn't bullshit, by the way. It was real. I was trying to get up from sitting Indian style on the floor right in front of my amplifier, and I thought I would just grab one end of it, and it fell over onto my head, and it was excruciating. Then I got my hand caught in a door, and it felt like it was gonna break in half. And thank God nothing got broken, but it was just the day of injuries, you know?
Sorry to hear that. Echo, where are you at?
Sure.
Are you guys ready? I'm paused at 4 seconds.
I'm just trying to find the input right now. Go ahead and let it roll, and I'll get a stamp from you later.
You ready to stamp, Echo?
Just wait for the hit play. I'm getting gray here.
I'm waiting for you to say hit play, Echo. Stop sleeping.
Hit play, Echo.
I assume that means you hit play, so I'm at 6
Yeah,
seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds.
and I'm watching on
Spoken
Blu-ray.
section films. Huh?
For the wrath of
Sick
God
to
is revealed
top
from
it, ladies
heaven
and
against
gentlemen.
all ungodliness and unrighteousness of man.
Let us know if you're okay with this.
Oh, well, I think so. My head was the worst of it all. I can't really move my neck just yet, but there's drawbacks and similarities to everything, I guess. I was trying to find my Blu-ray player on all these inputs on my TV. Apparently, I haven't used it in quite a few years.
Did you find it?
I'm looking. It's got
Did
to
you
be
find your pin?
HDMI 3. You guys
You might
can go
want
ahead
to.
and have you started watching already? Because you should. If you, don't
Yeah,
wait
Yeah,
for
I
we're at a
was
me.
minute.
no.
We're at a minute 15 seconds.
4
Lacey, you
hours
might want to
ago.
have yourself checked out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I should. And it hasn't been 3 hours, Echo. It's only been 23 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, just getting time for the penis scene.
Yeah, find your input soon so you can see the penis scene.
Okay, well, just go ahead and watch along, and I will get back to you once I find this godforsaken input.
The guy where he has like a thumb knuckle for a penis.
I know. That was wrong. He's just like pissing all over the Bible.
Wait, I think maybe it's missing an HDMI. We go harvest one.
Echo.
Eh?
Read
I
that.
didn't know there was. I didn't know there was a scale.
It's your scale.
No. We handed it all off to you, Ben. It's your scale now.
Damn.
Like you don't have a penis scale ranking top penis and bottom penis.
This movie does have some pretty cool kills in it, though.
The penis.
I mean, the scene where the lady gets the unborn baby ripped out of her is pretty cool.
Spoiler.
It's a must talked about scene.
You gotta leave scenes like that untalked about so you can trick people into watching, in case they wouldn't watch because how extreme that is.
Oh, shit. Now that should have turned it on.
I do remember talking at one point a little bit to the filmmaker, the director of this movie, and asking him if they would do if he would do a sequel. But he was like, he was busy with other stuff. Like, I'm busy with other stuff.
for the sequel, they could put a 2 in the middle. Death2Metal, like Talk to Me 2 is doing. They're putting a 2 in the middle. Talk to Me.
Yeah. It's a simple little thing. This is what, 2019, 2020? 2019. Looking back at the case.
Where it says that they no beats out. 550 casing. Timestamp.
Yeah, get your own timestamp.
What's wrong with the cross being upside down? They're a metal band.
It was that it wasn't the right size. They're bitching about the shirts. First, it wasn't the right size, and they're just nitpicking.
Yoko, she sings like this. She's like, ah, yeah, 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 oh, 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 ah, ah, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, oh.
You got it, guys.
Yeah, this guy has like one of the worst days ever.
Here he loses his band and his girlfriend in the same night, right?
And then has to later on deal with a serial killer, psychopath. That's a hell of a day.
It looks like the thing from Fantastic Four.
Well, I've come to the conclusion that that problem was with the connection to my DVR, DVD player, Blu-ray. Am I getting mad echo?
What? I can barely understand you.
Okay.
Holy Saturday, Metal Massacre.
I'll show you my wound. You can barely see it.
God damn, son. Looks like someone hit you with an axe.
Hey, kidding, man. Well, how about you guys keep on with the movie and I'll try to get fit, man. How's there too?
Why do all these heavy metal guys, a lot of these guys in this movie look like they're wearing wigs?
There's 2 because you brought up 2. I saw a second one, so I brought it up. Do you want me to kick one of them?
God's sake. Let me go try and plug my Blu-ray in.
Metal marshmallows. Would you like to try some of those, Jacob?
Might be unhealthy. Too much iron.
This kind of feels like it could be a trauma. That when a priest
Yeah.
turns into that monster, kind of reminds you of Toxie. Plus, he gets
Evil
turned into that from
Toxie.
toxic shit.
Glenn!
Named George Brillopad Clam Chowder the 23rd.
There've been a lot of Georges.
Yep. I forgot about the animated scene in this movie.
Oh.
Lay versus Ben. Sing off.
You might have to let Ben borrow your special mic, so Lay don't have an
That
advantage over you.
sounds so wrong. It's karaoke time. Exactly. That's why I said Ben. It sounded so wrong. Said sing off. Ben versus Lay. No special mics. Yeah, this one guy, this priest, he takes it too serious. He's gonna bedazzle. I guess Casey loves that she's gonna bedazzle the mic. You got that kit, don't you, Lay?
That means she's going to get a Prince Albert.
You got that bedazzle kit, don't you, Lay? Or one of them. Comes with a shitload of little stones and the glue and the glitter and all that other shit. What the fuck? No idea. Yeah, I purchased this back in January 2023. I got my copy of this. It was Tim Connery that wrote this and directed it.
Yeah.
I am the Ice Lord.
West, paging West, paging I am the Ice Lord. West probably go take care of something.
One of them went poof.
Yep.
We're watching Death2Metal from Wild Eye Releasing. The link's below. Join us, Slade.
Yeah, Lay, this is a
We'll
movie.
give you a timestamp and everything.
This is one that a couple years ago, you couldn't get me to shut up about. I was always bringing it into conversation. Wee bit of a fan of it.
I was trying to show it to Wes because he's a metalhead and he's having all kinds of malfunctions.
I have to
he's
put
watching.
faith.
Shiggity tie. Don't you ever watch a movie while some people put on a movie to go to sleep to? Or a TV show
Not
or
always
something?
a good idea. I'm the guy
A little bit of Roseanne.
I'm the guy that fell asleep to Godzilla and woke up to Barney.
Hey, kids.
An old music store. Remember those? You used to go to the old music stores and look for whatever, album you wanted and then end up spending hours seeing what they have.
It's okay, like turn on some reruns to Jersey Shore and fist bump yourself to sleep. Wes. You're muted.
I was. Sorry, oh my God. Well, I found out that it wasn't the HDMI. What's happening?
It wasn't the HDMI.
It wasn't the HDMI, it was the power cable for the Blu-ray player. And I don't have my glasses, so I can't find it back there. And I don't know where my glasses are, so therefore I can't find my glasses. It sucks. First world white boy problems, you know?
You notice what that lady in the record store was cleaning?
What was she
What's
playing?
that?
It looked like one was cleaning a, what do they call it, a hookah? Those like,
Oh.
not a hookah, just a bong, right? It almost like a hookah.
That's a fun two lighters.
Calling her a hookah.
You never seen one of those before, Bones? The multi-person bong? No, it doesn't look like that, but it could have been just a regular bong, but I swear from it looked like a hookah.
Are people usually just smoking regular tobacco out of those?
That'd be sacrilegious.
What would be now, Bones? Smoking what out of what was it?
What do they call it? A hookah? Those multi-person bongs. It's got like the tubes or whatever, so more than one person can smoke at it at the same time.
Okay.
But use that to smoke tobacco. Tobacco. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, a friend of mine went to Saudi Arabia in high school, and that's where he bought his first few hookahs.
There was a place in Seattle we used to go to get all bongs, but they changed they made this rule that you had to call it a water pipe. And that if you called it a bong, you got 86 for life.
Wow. Thought police all the way.
And this is back in the 90s.
I mean, damn. Yeah.
So, weed was still illegal, but I guess something must have happened. Like, no, we got to call it water pipes. We can't call it a bong.
Huh. That's just silly, man. Anyone actually enforcing such a rule? But then again, I've seen some reinforced to their fullest, so.
There used to be, back in the 90s, it wasn't tea leaves. Was it tea leaves? These special cigarettes, they weren't tobacco. They were like, I want to say tea leaves, but I could be wrong.
Clove
Those
cigarettes?
Yeah, like the all brown looking shit.
Yeah, clove.
Because I can remember like having friends that were into them, and then they'd be like, "Oh, we can't get. They won't sell them to us, man. Can you get them for us, and we give you the money?" And everybody was sold out when I'd go in.
Oh no!
I never tried them, so I don't know how they, how they are.
I don't know that I've tried them either, but I used to smoke honey roasted tobacco from the Moonlight Tobacco Company.
Honey roasted. Huh.
It was the tastiest stuff ever. And I'd wait until we were good done smoking a bowl, and then I'd light up one of those honey roasted mofos. I was in heaven. It's so wistful. Oh, am I still with you?
Yeah, but I had to stop because my heart was making some not so nice sounds, so I had to stop smoking.
Dude, when that thing hit me last night, dude, it felt like I couldn't move my head forward or to the side anymore. 3 months. And then, man, I can't really do the head roll anymore. Like, especially when it gets back to here, it really fucking hurts. Not good. But I think I got the Blu-ray player working again. So the hallelujah. Yeah. Let's just find out. Oh. This better be it. Oh, and by the way, all is not lost. I got both of my guitars back today.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to the doctor for Pete. Pete wants you to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor
Pete?
for his sake.
For Pete's sake, go to the doctor. Is what they're saying.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Well, I'll go for anybody's sake if you want.
And here we
Pete's
are at the scene where he gets
right.
the asset, the toxic waste.
Were you able to see that nasty blow on my head before? Like with all the blood dripping down and everything?
Yeah, you should
Sorry,
have
so
gone to the
sick.
doctors. Should have gone to the doctors. Still technically should get looked at if you haven't yet.
He didn't give me much counseling. He was like, yeah, you hit your head. I was like, okay. Actually, an amplifier fell on my head, but not the entire amplifier, just the head. Oh, oh. Come on, you fuck it up. Oh. You know, let me show you over there. You see that amp says line 6 and then unholy underneath it? Or can you? You don't care, do you? Basically, the top fell on my head. What? Of my amplifier?
That cut looks nasty, man.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, it gets really bad. It was more in the earlier part of the morning. It was really sick. Yeah, it went all the way back to. Let me trace this back here, back here, back here, back here, and that's the end of it. So that's one. I'd say about 4 inches long. And
4 inches. God damn.
It's something else, man. Not more, but I'm alive. What are you gonna do? You know, if they don't kill, if they don't die, still alive.
I agree.
Come on, what'd she say?
Tell you to go to the ER.
Oh, I already went to the ER.
Yeah,
They didn't do anything with it. We went to the one in Hobart, St. Mary's.
Did it need stitches or anything? You didn't need stitches or anything? They didn't have a concussion or anything?
Not that I know. But yeah, it looks pretty bad from that vantage point. I did the stupidest thing I could possibly do. I went to sleep right after that injury. And woke up feeling better. So I was like, hey, maybe this is just nothing. And sorry, I'm starting to hear phantom sounds in my house, man. You don't have to give the show over to Wellesby. I'm no interesting character. But thank you all the same. You're very kind, sir. Very kind. I was gonna go smoke a stone. I don't even have to go outside for that. Forget about it. I would be quiet and keep my movie.
This
And go.
this one guy, the former singer of the band. God, I hated
Yeah.
guys like that. So he's almost like one of those poser metal guys.
Which
And he
band?
thinks it, well, in this movie, they have this guy. He's like one of those metal guys that's not really metal. He's just in it for the pussy and for like because it's cool.
Well, that's pretty much why anyone would get into rock and roll, other than, I mean, right?
I got into it because I fucking loved it. The music just moved me.
Yeah, the titties were just a supplemental thing, and all the drugs, and I get that, dude.
A band called Grandma Incinerator. That's an interesting name for a band. We are Grandma Incinerator.
Death and mutilation.
Withered Christ does sound like a metal band name.
There we are. What is the timestamp, though, guys? For real?
I'm watching on a Blu-ray, so you have to ask Mr.Bones of New Jersey.
Mr. Bones of New Jersey.
3313.
3313. Okay. Thank you, sir. Fucking mute button.
You just stick your dick in the electric socket.
Yeah, it's one of these in oversized old ass Indiana water socket or electric sockets that look like penis holes. Yep, that happened. I'm gonna see if
Damn.
I can skip over reviews, man. Feature presentation? No.
Oh, I like his belt buckle.
Welcome in, Joji. Make a love shout out.
Joji.
Hello.
So,
Oh,
do we
damn,
start off?
Bud. That's a great big bud.
Just to catch you up, Wes, a priest fell into a creek full of toxic shit. Now he looks like Toxic Avenger with a religious robe on, and he's killing people.
He's got. It's supposed to be like a crucifix, but the way it's done up, it looks like a sword.
Okay.
And we got boobs.
Oh.
Two guys sit around listening to heavy metal, and they got a naked woman next to them, and they're just ignoring it because they're too busy looking.
Actually, he's targeting metalheads. That's why it's called Death2Metal.
Yeah, he's a very temperamental individual.
Yes, so.
One of those guys that takes the Bible. He's one of those guys like before the mutation when he talks. One of those guys that takes the Bible so serious that even other Bible thumpers, religious people are like, oh, can they back off? Like, that's too much, man. That's too much.
Huh. Yeah, it's going to be pretty bad.
I don't know if I've ever come across one of those people in person, but I don't want it because if you can make other holy religious people back up because they're like, what the fuck, then you kind of know that something's wrong.
Something might be wrong with the pudding. Dude, the thing that sucks about this is that I can't get timestamps on this Blu-ray player. That guy's got a tiny peepee.
Yeah, he's just watching it.
Yeah, I'm just starting off like, let me see the time thingamajigger.
You're probably about
I just started it like,
yeah, we're probably about 20 minutes behind.
okay. Well, fuck. Maybe if I went by chapter.
Right now, some guy's got some girl on all four doing her and he's getting killed.
Quite tempting, but yes, I will not skip. Even though I do want to see what you just described, I will not.
There's a kill similar to that in Hatchet.
Oh,
It's cooler in Hatchet. There, this dude doing this chicken, the swamp doggy style, and Victor Crowley sneaks up and cuts his head off, and his body still keeps slapping up against her.
did you say what was your last timestamp, Bones?
I'm at 37:47.
Okay, 37:47. Thank you, sir. Should be the last time you have to do that. Thirty-seven, 47. 37:47.
God, he's got the cleanup. Oh, this guy's gonna have a bad day. That cleanup forced down his throat.
He put what down his throat?
He's got those containers of, I don't know, bleach or whatever. And force feeding it to the guy.
Did you find it, Wes?
No, I'm still working on it. This thing is a grade A piece of shit. I think it's a Sanyo, for Christ's sake.
Tickets. He stole his tickets, Echo.
Yep. It was something to drink and then took his tickets.
I guess that was a fair trade.
Yep, I'd say so.
Oh, darling, don't.
Oh, Canada.
Donk of shit, darling, donk. Okay, I'll stop.
No, don't.
I don't know the rest of the song, so.
I don't either. But
We're coming up to my favorite scene in the movie, too.
what is it? What is it?
When they're in the club for the show, and once he gets in and starts killing people, there's one of the kills is just it's a must-see kill.
I'm all about 2508. Working on getting there. This thing is so cryptic.
Thank you for all the joy and pain. You ain't screaming, there was not enough pain, Lay.
She got to steal her damn.
Lay, you're gonna join us for Trumbull Week next month? I should do a watch along to that Until Dawn.
To what?
I talked about doing a watch along and live review to Until Dawn. Lay don't love us.
You watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
On Golden Blonde, say you?
Trouble these. So you got nuts, huh? What else do you have that you haven't told us about?
A Prince Albert.
Oh my!
I have a dick that's as big as a couch, man. Kid you not. Smithsonian and everything.
Don't you worry about what she has.
Why not?
Don't you worry about it.
She might have to go to the ER if she has the wrong things.
Damn right.
By the way, Wes has a dick as big as a couch.
Well, it's common Indiana knowledge, but I just wanted the world to know. It's not literally as big as a couch. It's as big as a elephant shit.
Donkey shit, darling, donkey shit. I know there's more lyrics to it, but other than darling donkey shit, I don't know the rest of the song.
You're among the many millions who also don't remember the rest of that song.
I just remember that from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he sound like a little girl in that recording, or am I just terrible?
No,
I know.
Whoever they had sing it gives him a... Because I think one of the things was in the movie, he's supposed to be able to change his voice when singing.
Oh.
So he does the donkey shade, darling donkey shade. Okay, oh, there you go. Thank you for the... But he sings... he does sing another song during the parade.
Okay. Question.
I can get dick anytime I want. 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 Get dick anytime I want. Get dick.
Hey, timestamp, yo. But dick is as big as a brick. Okay, 44, 21. Now work with me, son.
Oh no, he lip syncs Donkey Shade by Wayne Newton and Twist and Shout by the Beatles.
Okay.
What's this? They're working on a spin-off?
Tom's Ford knocking on your door.
So apparently they're working on something called Sam and Victor's Day Off, taking place during the events of the movie about the two valets who take the car for a ride.
I'm at 3244. I'm still trying to get there, man. I don't know quite how to increment this thing out.
Hello, Hobbs.
Going for it this way.
Day of the Dead turns 40 this year, and Jaws turns 50 next month.
Dude, that guy in the truck with the beer and the bag, he looks exactly like our buddy Jay Brewer, who should never be trusted. I'm just kidding, love Jay.
They
But
want all these guys to look metal like, well, not like metal, but more like indie, not big time metal. When when they're making all the money and they can, they're no longer metal. Well, some of them are no longer metal.
I'm picking up what you're putting down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say, like once you get the money, you become a sellout. Some guys can stay metal, but some of them it's like, oh, we got the money, so we're playing big arenas and shit.
Yeah. Well,
the heads.
Everyone in their junior high school years wants to become a big fucking rock and roll star, and starts acting like they're already a big fucking rock and roll star while they're on the in the halls.
You turn on the TV, and back in the day, all these music videos of these guys, hanging around with hot women and driving fancy cars and all this shit. How would you not want to be a big rock star living in a big house with guitars and women, money and drugs and rock and roll and sex and all that shit?
Don't get me wrong. Neither have I. The only place I always wanted a little ranch style house with a basement that I could turn into a studio for video and audio production. And I've never would have gone the route of getting a monstrous fucking ridiculously priced overdone house like some of these McBillionaires around here. We
Prince
got
Albert.
some, Ken Sauer.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. Are you just naming like?
Well, I hope
like
things go.
dick pieces.
I hope things go good for him, Lay.
What's going on, Echo? I can't read it.
Somebody's in the hospital. Lay's got family in the hospital, so I'm saying that I hope it goes good for them and everything goes okay. I like that she tries to describe them. She walks and looks at this guy. Well, he's got like long hair. He's dressed all in black, and you look around, and there's a whole bunch of guys that fit that description in a metal club.
Wow.
But I think the Midnight Hour, and this is just a suggestion I'm going to put towards the Midnight Hour, is next month for the 50th anniversary of Jaws to do a watch along or a discussion on it for the Midnight Hour. Just put it out there, Hobbs.
You trying to call up Grog from the graveyard?
I'll call up Hobbs because Jaws turns 50 next month.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking A, bro.
Briscoe
Now,
brothers. Saw the clip from the match that the one surviving Briscoe had, Mark, I think it is, where he's facing Ricochet, and he puts him in a headlock, and he grabs some like Windex or something, and starts cleaning his head with the Windex because he's all bald. Like, let me clean your head for you.
What the fuck?
I would have done more with it. I would have been Alex acted like, it's so clean it got shiny. Here he comes.
Let's say she doesn't know where Grog is.
Getting ready for the massacre scene.
Yeah, no, there's a dude drinking a beer behind the establishment where they're playing. It looks like a high school, but
they're burning the Bible. Oh, that's gonna piss off.
I found Grog.
The killer's called Killborn, and that's gonna piss them all Killborn off seeing the Bible.
Like a doll's eyes.
I tell you what, though, I can still do the best Billy Bob Thornton Sling Blade, even if I don't remember some of it.
It ain't got no gas in it.
I got no gas in it. The guy is a mechanical genius. My name's Carl. I used to be an alcoholic, but now I'm not any longer. I don't know what they call it. But yeah, I'm not drinking anymore. Since I killed that second lady with some people call it Kaiser Blade. I call it Sling Blade. Well, she was my wife. And she started getting out of line with me about, I'm not cooking dinner tonight. I'm not cleaning up after your kids no more. So I went into the other room and I killed her with it. Am I alone now? This is so embarrassing and I feel like an idiot. I was just trying to take out some dead air. But
Go ahead. Keep going. Fill in.
all upon the Swanee River. I don't know what key that's in, so y'all are fucked. You want to hear dirty?
Boggling
Want
one
to
and
hear
boggling two.
boggling blue and boggling fruit? I got the boggling connection down at the toy store. There's my collection. I know I just write two words at the same, but IDGAF, it don't matter at all. What's a rhyme? I don't give a fuck. What's a rhyme? I don't have the time for that shit. My cat's trying to tell me to shut the fuck up, and I should. Come on back, Echo and Bones.
Maybe she's requesting an encore.
Who?
Maybe instead of telling you shut up, she wants an encore. Leia.
Okay, I'll do an encore. Not to touch the earth, not to see the sun. Nothing left to do but run, run, run. Let's run. So off. Let's run. House up on the hill. Moon is lying still. God damn! I've been so out of practice that I haven't played it. I got like, can you tell I probably that was bad, man. Hey, check this one out. Wait. Try that was boring. But I lost all my highs, you guys.
Boggling!
One time. Boggling, that's what the term was in the day. Every once in a while, you go down the street, find a kid dead on the street with a boggling needle sticking right out of his arm, and you couldn't do a goddamn thing. Well, at least in Boggling Town, it is. I used to go through my yearbook and scratch out every person that used to make fun of me until I realized that I had probably my biggest piece of evidence in conspiracy to murder. And so I burned that shit.
Were you putting lipstick on as well? Were you putting lipstick on while you were making that list? Boggling!
alone.
I am the Ice Lord.
It's gonna be cool. There has to be some YouTube rule about motherfuckers.
Thank you. Good night. Welcome back.
Zero here. Cha. Cha.
I am the Ice Lord.
Here we go. The pregnant woman. Favorite kill of the movie.
She got drumsticks in her ears.
Yeah, and then the pregnant woman gets a baby ripped right out of her. The unborn baby.
He's doing an emergency C-section. Thanks for hanging out, Life. Ooh,
Woo-woo. It's karaoke time. Try to break open the box, and all you gotta do is rip the wires out.
is he pouring Fago on that box?
Or in something. The whole time the band's playing and this guy's killing a whole bunch of people. The power goes out. He's just standing there. Everyone's staring at him like, the fuck? Yeah, it's like it gets the kid to run, tell him no morbid angel for a week.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, New Jersey.
Thank you.
Ohio.
Indiana.
Wes looks more like a Kentucky guy.
Do I?
Seattle.
And if you had a little
Well,
dog, we could say you were Kansas.
yeah, I had a French Canadian quarter of my family.
Oh, you're like those women with hairy armpits and even frog legs and shit.
That's right. Although I gotta admit, a frog leg is quite delectable with some nice melted and light, uh, light with seasoning, and it's just wonderful. But Bones, I never got to ask what you thought I bought in the mail the other day.
Hitachi one.
Bad
I
dragon.
bet you. Well, that will be in a separate one. And no, I'm not getting a bad dragon. I'm getting an Hitachi
Hitachi
wand.
one.
That's the Midwest.
On Hitachi wand. And
That is one
Hitachi
step
wand.
closer to speaking Japanese.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. I'd love the language.
That was my racial comment of the night.
Got a little package here, boy, Bones. Well, it's for me, really, but just to show for you. I'm going to show you.
It's an unboxing.
It's going to be. It's.
A live unboxing.
I'm doing. It's a live unboxing. Have you ever seen one of these before? There are these items that come packed in boxes, and people take their hands and knives and open them with them. It's extravagant. All right, let's see. What do I have here? This is just the first of them. It's the first of my recollecting. Here. May, best run video.
May.
I want to be like Bones. I want to be like Mr.Bones, and I got a copy, and I'm so happy now. My best run video edition. I really content.
Help me,
But
Obi-Wan.
yeah, well, it only became a kind of a cult following movie around me, not around me, but my friends and I. And it's great.
That's a good gift, bro.
Well, I'm totally aping off here. Yeah.
Thank you. Good night. Finger poke of doom.
Legendary moment.
He's using them wrestling moves. Stuck his thumbs in his eye sockets. Is that where you're at?
They just got to the church.
Yeah, yelling father. And he's following behind him with a giant sword.
Yeah, it's like a wooden sword. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah, that toxic waste made him bigger and stronger.
It is God's will.
Oh, it's Easter. So this is an Easter movie.
Happy fucking Easter. You ever seen that clip
I don't think
of that
so.
little bunny? It's from a movie called Easter Casket. I've never watched it, but I like that scene where that little bunny says, Happy fucking Easter.
This guy's a psycho.
Resurrected.
Church versus metal speech.
It represents evil. Fuck you, Father.
Got interest in color blood.
Looks like sperm to me.
He's like, I'll never step church. He's like, oh, I'll never step foot in the church again. She's like, I've never been one.
She's more metal than he is. Wes said he's still here in spirit.
Huh? Time to call the Ghostbusters.
I said it before he finished in spirit. Don't get caught in one of them ghost traps, Wes.
They made a special Transformer Ecto one. Sorry, Ecto one.
A what?
The Ghostbuster vehicle, the Ecto one or whatever it's called. They made a special crossover with the Transformers. Yeah, let's just find it and get it. It doesn't cost too much.
It's okay, Wes. I think it's about to go off, and then we'll probably close up shop. It's going off, right, Echo? I think.
No, because he ain't dead.
Well, we're at 110. It says 118, so it ain't much longer.
Yeah.
You can come all day long if you want, though,
He's
Wes.
dead now. Holy shit.
Got hit by a van.
But like the way it was like was that movie Monster Man? He's doing the same thing to him that they did to Monster Man.
Yeah, forward and backwards, forward and backwards. Here it again, Daddy. They just keep riding forwards and backwards and complimenting that guy on his singing.
One way to make sure he's dead.
He's just gonna keep running him over till the cops get here. And forwards and backwards and forwards.
Words.
And roll that pussy. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do heavy metal for a while after what happened. But there's a mid-credit scene or something. Where they
That man has seen where he's trying to stop it, turn off a stereo or something.
Yeah, but afterwards, this is where they tease a chance of a sequel.
Out in front of the church with a news lady.
Yeah, it's when they get him in the ambulance. And something happens in the ambulance that teases, slight tease of an end, of a sequel. Trouble Week is coming at the end of June.
They do that a lot. They'll tease a sequel and never make one. I was watching something the other day that did that, but I can't remember what it was. Like, where's my sequel? Where's my sequel, bitch?
Yeah, and that's basically the whole like teasing is them sitting up. Oh, they're making a sequel to that. Oh,
It was supposed to happen yesterday, wasn't it, Max? You said it on your other stream and you didn't do it. Maybe I would have come up with you and done it with you. But
yeah, I
you
remember
didn't.
asking the director if he was going to do a sequel, but he said he was busy with other projects.
T-shirt. What's the T-shirt theme? I'm wearing a Walking Dead shirt. What are you wearing, Echo?
Oh, the joke from last night. We did the Dawn of the Dead watch along. We both had Jaws shirts.
Oh,
on.
yeah.
We were teasing Karen.
I was like, I don't know where my Jaws shirt is.
We were telling Karen that if you want to be a cool kid, you got to have a Jaws shirt or tank top.
Well, that was Death2Metal. It's a good film. If anyone hasn't seen it, I recommend you check it out. And so does Echo. He recommended it
Yeah.
very hard. Very hard.
You could have given a shut up about it a couple years ago.
But I'm guessing maybe Sugar's calling you, and I'm going to close up shop. I'm getting tired. I'm going to start stuttering.
Okay.
Thanks for joining me and hanging out, Echo. Thanks for coming up, Wes. Thanks for everyone who came into the chat throughout the night, showing up and showing out. Thank you, and always remember to fuck off.
These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, got him.
Oh, there's some cane in the mail today.
These nuts, got him. Got him. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, got him. These nuts, these nuts, got him.